What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This video is long overdue. I made my initial video going over my AR-15, my main squeeze a couple months ago. Made a couple shorts here and there, but haven't been consistent. Today, I thought it'd be a perfect time to just go over what my EDC is looking like. I find great interest in these videos like this, so figured it'd be something cool to share, just kind of get some feedback off you guys, see what you guys are carrying type of thing too. But yeah, guys, I'm going to be just going through what I carry on a day-to-day basis. Let's get into it. Alright, so first and foremost, I think one of the most important things that I every day carry or have on me at all times is my car keys. Get a carabiner just as nice when wearing pants or something with belt loops. I can just clip it on super quick and I know exactly where it's at. I don't really like having a bunch of things in my pocket except for my wallet and my phone. I did swap out the key fob, the original key fob, at least the external, the shell. I didn't swap out any internals, obviously. It's pretty bulky, it just looks pretty ugly. So again, I'll do a close up, but it's just a Miso Customs gray key fob with the black buttons. Just super minimalistic. It's a lot cleaner. It's actually kind of cool. It's got a little can opener on the bottom. Obviously don't drink and drive, but if you're not driving, it's kind of cool to have. Just moving on forward here, I do have an air tag. Just in case my keys are around the house somewhere or I lose them, I know where they're at. I can just have them attached to my phone. The actual case around the air tag is a Belkin case. It gets scratched up a little bit because it's not like a completely enclosed case for the AirPod or AirTag. But who cares? As long as it's still working properly, I don't really mind if it's got a couple cosmetic scratches on it. And then just my regular key to get in the door, lock my tailgate. Just Tacoma tailgates are super easy to get stolen off of. If you guys didn't know that already, it's ridiculous. I've seen so many posts on Tacoma forums that people leave their back tailgate unlocked, and it's literally just like a super simple, I think it's a couple of bolts and you can just pull the whole thing off, and people steal them all the time. So, all right, continuing with the trend of just kind of my plain everyday carry things. My wallet. It's a Coach wallet. I was gifted actually when I graduated high school. My parents gave it to me. It's really patinable and it's held up great over the years. I love it. It holds all the cards I need, my ID. Cash, I don't really carry cash around as much as I used to, but it's got everything there, and it's got these little, I'm not going to show close up, I mean I can show flip around like that, but it's got these little hidden pockets in here where I can put gift cards and other things that I don't really need on a day-to-day basis, but it's just got the extra room and I don't need the actual card slits. Coach wallets, the quality's really great. This thing's patinaed like perfectly. Like it's just, the leather is super soft. The corners are bending a little bit. I'll do another close-up on some of this stuff, but it's fine. That's wear and tear that you're gonna expect. Yeah, guys, obviously super important as well. Probably the most important thing I have, other than my phone and my Apple Watch maybe, but all right. Next most important thing on my EDC. It's going to be my watch, my Apple Watch, and my phone. I'm recording this video on my phone, so it's an iPhone 13 Pro Max. Phone calls, messages, social media, pictures, everything. So it's a great phone. And I've got my Apple Watch Series 5. Had this Apple Watch for a long time. It's taken a beating. Worn it pretty much every day for those 5 years, and it's still going strong. Battery life is still good. So yeah, other than that, I think the only thing I can see myself doing in the foreseeable future is switching out my Apple Watch to something like a Garmin, specifically like a Garmin Instinct 2 or 2X. Own any Garmins? Let me know in the comments which ones you own and what you love about them. Apple Watch and my iPhone are definitely in my EDC. Next up on the list is my knife that I carry almost every day. It's my Spyderco Tenacious. It's on the cheaper side, and it's not an expensive knife, but the steel is in terrible quality. It maintains an edge. It's just comfortable. Like this, Spyderco knives are obviously well regarded. I'm sure you guys have heard or even own Spyderco yourselves. Yeah, I think it's fantastic. I had this knife for over 4 years, I think, and it's never let me down. So highly recommend the Spyderco product. Spyderco knives are great. All right, this is probably the last thing that's really boring that you guys really don't care about. It's like, dude, everyone cares around AirPods and a phone and wallet and keys. You're dumb. Well, it's my AirPods. AirPods Pro Gen 2. I don't know, Gen 2 or Gen 3. Great, super cool. If I need to pop something in, if I'm taking a call or listening to music, podcasts, anything I really need. So yeah, it's great. Love these a lot. Noise canceling is really good. You guys probably heard that by now. It's not new news, but I really recommend these. My buddy actually had the Gen 1s, and my buddy recommended these units for me. And it was a 9-day difference. I thought the cancellation was great. These are really dope, so highly recommend. All right, getting into the fun stuff here, the stuff that you guys probably want to see. I regret putting this in my video because I know the flack that OLED gets. And I'm not an OLED guy. I don't own any other OLED products. Actually, I own one more, but it's not like a weapon light or anything. It's kind of just like a fun little thing. But this actually really surprised me. I wouldn't have put this in my video if it didn't surprise me. It's the OLED Arc-Filled Ultra. Arc-Filled Ultra. So it's actually a white light. It has a laser. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's got a laser and a UV light all in one package. And again, you guys thinking, oh my god, OLED, this guy's gonna be an OLED guy. No, I'm definitely not an OLED guy. This did really surprise me though. And again, I would absolutely make a video without it if I didn't say that this thing wasn't surprising. So I'm not an OLED shill. I'm not getting paid by OLED. Obviously, I don't even have that kind of pull on any sort of platforms. I'm not a big creator. I don't have a big enough YouTube channel. But I bought this on a whim, and I was like, you know what? I don't really have a small kind of skinny form factor light that I could carry on my person every day that's not on my weapon. And obviously, if you have something that's administrative or not like an imminent threat to you, you don't want to pull your gun out and use your weapon light to see what that is. You know, that's just, don't do that. I mean, you guys are smart enough to realize that, I hope. But this light was really cool. The battery, I only charged this once when I initially got it. This was probably a month ago, 3 weeks ago. And it's still, it's on half battery, and I use this thing every day, like every single day, if it's morning, night, whatever. All right, I guess these next two kind of go hand in hand. This is my everyday carry belt. It's the Hunter Constantine concealed carry belt. This thing is incredible. I was initially kind of like skeptical. I didn't know how to feel about it. When I first saw his like advertisement, follow him on YouTube, Instagram, all that. And you know, I'm like, not that I didn't trust him, super great guy. I mean, I don't know the guy, but he's just his videos and his aura, if you will, is great. I had a Blue Alpha, just regular kind of Cobra buckle, and it was pretty stiff already, but during the day, if I'd sit down, and this is if I was carrying or not, if I worked to work sometimes too, did get some hot spots in some areas, and it was just kind of uncomfortable. Nice thing about that one is it is adjustable, just as this one is, but this one is 10 times more comfortable, without a doubt. Carrying or not, it's great. And you can wear this with shorts, joggers, things that don't have belt loops, like literally anything you can dream of. I mean, I've seen videos that he's reposted that women carry it under skirts and dresses and all this sort of stuff, and it's like, it's cool. It's really dope, because a product like this can be so versatile through men carrying it, women carrying it. No matter what you're wearing, you can carry it. If you have belt loops, put on the belt loops, put it underneath your shorts, your joggers, anything. And how this is built, if you guys don't know already, it's got this elastic on the back half. Well, so the belt, it attaches like that, right? So here's the front, belt, and then it's got 2 loops to adjust kind of the amount of give or amount of elastic, or however, if you want a little bit tighter, run it tighter if you have your handgun on you, or run it looser. You just have that adjustability, which is great. And then you've always got the slider where you can adjust like your belt size or your waist size. And I can't remember the exact measurements. The one I think I got the medium or large. But it gives you like 8 to 10 inches of adjustability, which is great. So you don't have to like exactly get it. Like with the Blue Alpha, I had to put in my exact waist size at the time. I think it was a 34 or 36 to get the size that I needed. And it obviously gave me a bit of adjustability, so I wasn't stuck with 36 or 34. But this one is like, whatever your waist size is, get the one within your range and you're covered. Like if you gain 25 pounds, you're not gonna have to buy a new belt or something like that. Which I'm hoping you're not gaining 25 pounds. You guys should be staying at it, getting active. I love this belt. So when I carry it, I'll put it on later when I show how I run my setup. But basically I'll put it on with my clothes. So I just run it like this. So you buckle in the front. I'm gonna flip that sucker around. Obviously this would be underneath my shorts. And no matter what I do, if I pull, obviously if you put your handgun in here, it's gonna pull that out a little bit. It's cinched to your body. Like this thing feels so secure. Like I could run a mile with my full setup, my handgun on me and everything. Full size handgun. Like that's how secure this feels. If I'm wearing shorts, joggers, jeans, dress pants, like you name it, you can wear it with this. Cop it, try it out for yourself. You won't be disappointed. I definitely was not. And this thing is held up. Like he's got, I think it's scuba webbing, and then he's got like steel reinforcement. It's actually weaved in here, so you can actually, I don't know if you guys can actually see, but it just spans the whole length of this reinforced portion where your gun will sit. And with my experience, I usually run discreet carry, the DCC clips, which are they're made of like spring steel. But you could run just the regular plain plastic clips from Tier 1, from anywhere, T-Rex arms, like any of those clips that just come with a straight up holster. You don't have to upgrade to the DCC clips. And these things, you'll feel so secure with this because it's thick, and it just, that little hook, it's not gonna go anywhere with this. So really dope. Again, check them out. Love to support people, especially inside of Arizona. He's an Arizona native, lives in Tucson, so gotta support. It's the EDC boys. Here's the meat and potatoes. This is my everyday carry here. My kind of philosophy is shoot something you feel absolutely comfortable with, no matter what situation you're in. If this is your shooting competition, if you had to pull this in self-defense, if someone's threatening your life or somebody you love's life, use something you feel comfortable with. I'm not saying you can't feel comfortable with a smaller gun. I'm larger, I'm 6'4", damn near 250. And I feel like this 19X fits my needs perfectly. So this is what I carry. If it's summer, winter, any season, I'm carrying this most likely. I've got another holster I'll show that's just for the 19X, but 95% of the time I'm running the Tier 1 MSP with the caddy. I did opt for the one with the extended mag, so I could run the extended factory Glock 19X mag. Again, I usually run the shorter mag in this configuration. I just have it loaded right now, so I took it out and put in my empty one. So put that down. I'll go back into that some more detail, but this is clear, completely clear and good to go. Yeah, this is my everyday carry. My 19X. I've got Aimpoint Acro. It was milled by guys over at Badlands. I bought this actually as a complete package from them. It's their turnkey. Now I've been wanting a 19X for a really long time. I didn't pull the trigger, and I knew all the upgrades I wanted on it. And when they announced this, I was like, oh dude, you guys are gonna make it really hard for me to not pick this up. So I had to go ahead and send it. These guys over there are great. They do a lot of good work with all your ammo needs, gun needs, and they're also native Arizonians. So if you guys live in Arizona or you don't, support them. This is their package. So it came ported It's got kind of that chunk style port. This thing is like so flat shooting, like it's insane. Like you can track, I don't think I have any clips of me shooting it indoor or outdoor, but this thing, it's so freaking flat. I'll shoot a shot and it's like my red dot just right back to where it was. Again, I have no trigger upgrades. It's just the stock Glock trigger. Say what you want about stock Glock triggers. They're not great. It's fine, but just if you train out of it, you train into what you're doing, you'll know when it goes bang. I do swap between my. I'll just grab it. So here's my Walther. I swap lights occasionally for an everyday carry use. I don't really need something that's super concentrated like the turbo is, the X300 turbo. I love this light. I'm not saying I don't, but it's something that's a little shorter form factor and fits inside of my MSP super comfortably. It's something I just gravitate towards a little more. So again, nothing against the X300. I got a dedicated holster for that, which is super comfortable as well. I'll pull it up, but this is kind of my go-to package. Other than that, when I did buy it, they did do like an undercut job. It's not a double undercut, so it's just right there. It just feels really nice when I present this thing. It's money. Like this is easily the best Glock that I've ever shot. Super, I just love it. So yeah, guys, I'll go into my my holster a little more. It's really nothing crazy. MSP, this thing's cinched down a lot, the mag caddy, because the Walther PDP magazines are skinnier, and I like the ability to run both. And if I'm feeling, maybe I'll carry the Walther today. So that's why this is so tight, and it's still pretty easy to get the Glock mags out. I was originally running the on the back from Tier 1. I kind of figured I don't really need it, so I took it off, but that adhesive is a bitch to get off, so it's just kind of on there, which is whatever. It makes it comfortable to carry regardless. But yeah, Tier 1 MSP, if you guys are thinking about getting it, I go back and forth. I'm gonna show. I'll just show it right now. I'm like, should I just got another Tier 1 MSP that was dedicated for the 300 X300, so I can run both guns no matter what? Maybe, but this is a Tenacore. Kind of has the built-in Kydex wedge, if you guys can see that. So this is kind of extended there. It's like solid Kydex. So that makes it super comfortable. It's that built-in wedge, it kind of just pushes it a little bit closer to your body. Super comfortable to carry as well. But I'm only limited to the Glock with X300 on this. So I got this for a screaming deal. Get paid $60, $50 for this with the DCC clips, which is fire. I'm super happy with this. This is again something I run on days where I don't really need a mag caddy. I have a standalone one that I bought with it, just in case I wanted to run an extra. But the only thing that annoys me about this is throughout the day, you're moving around. This thing just kind of slides on its own because it doesn't have two clips. I'd say, again, 9 times out of 10, I'm carrying this. Super great holster. You guys know enough about Tier 1, they're absolutely everywhere. And everyone highly regards them, so sweet. All right, guys, I think that's kind of wrapping up the video. I brought out the Walther, so I might as well kind of just go over what was done to this. Why not? So, just a regular Walther PDP 5-inch. I did buy it with the black slide, tan Cerakote, or tan frame, it wasn't Cerakoted. And then I got it sent off to another couple of guys here in Arizona, Forge Group. Dope guys, they do slide work, Cerakoting, all that good stuff out of Tempe, Arizona. Had to support them last year. I got it ported. It's like a 7-port comp. Super cool. This thing shoots extremely flat. Again, I switched it off between having the X300 and the TLR1 HL on this. I just thought the X300 looks cool on this too. I mean, it looks cool on whatever gun you put it on. Just has a stock Glock trigger. I'll show this one. It's 10 times better than the Glock is, but Glock's a Glock. It does shoot flatter than the Glock shoots flatter no matter what, because it just doesn't have. It's not as snappy. So yeah, I don't know. I love shooting both though, and I'm running a Holosun. Actually, the only reason I kind of bought this gun is because it's a deal online. I bought the complete gun with the Hollow Sun 407. I always forget, there's too many numbers. It's the full size, it's not the K footprint. This is empty too, by the way. I'm fucking, it's completely empty. But it doesn't have the donut ring on the outside, it's just got the dedicated dot. And it's got that Ranger wrap on there because the Hollow Sun branding all over, it's ugly as hell. So, other than that, I'm running the lock grips back strap, which is brass, which is Cerakote black. And then I was running my Floyd's custom magwell. Took it off because I just want to mess with it, so I'll probably put it back on eventually. That's just black. And then I've got the +3 magazine extensions from Floyd's as well on the bottom. But yeah, guys, this is pretty much it. That's really all I carry. I guess I could probably put some B-roll. I'll put some B-roll at the end or wherever I want to put it in of me with the holster on with either gun. But that's really what I carry on a daily basis. Nothing crazy. But again, this is kind of my two go-tos. Actually, well, my only go-tos because these are the only two handguns I own. But nonetheless, they're great. Obviously, I want to expand the collection, but I got a full size and kind of a compact. I don't know if you call the 19X a compact. I think you call the 19 a compact because it doesn't have the full size frame, but it's compact enough. It's not a 45-inch slide, so I really have, unless I get like a super subcompact.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, man.
Guys, thanks for sticking around for another video. I really appreciate you. Thanks for supporting the channel and supporting the videos while I haven't made any. I've been kind of down, I've been slacking. Life gets busy. My fiance and I are planning our wedding. Holidays, you name it, I've started a new job, so just life happens, but I'm glad that I'll have the opportunity to make another video for you guys, and we'll see some more in the future. So yeah, God bless you guys, stay safe, catch you on the next one.